on the night. And here's Evans. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Pass to Oklo. Off target from outside. Here's the Hawks with the ball. They're on an 18-6 run. On the wing, Williams. Guarded by Smart. Here's Reese. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now a three-point Atlanta lead.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Pass to Ayton. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks. And how about a look now at the first-year block leaders in the NBA. Here are the top rookie intimidators. Randall's checked in for Brooklyn. There's 1:40 left in the first half of basketball. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Reese. Here's Patterson. Isaac outside. Pass to Williams. Double team on Williams. Shot clock at 6. No one near Isaac as he lets it go. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Ayton a screen. Evans dishes to Ayton. And Ayton gets double teamed. Here's Evans. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jonathan Isaac.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
He hits the second from the line. 59 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Reese, covered by Evans, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And checking out some numbers for Jamal Murray. For Atlanta, they haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5. The free throw drops for Reese.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Oklo, and it's Whitmore in for Smart. Now here's Evans. Defense is right there. Outside Tatum. Lock at 6. Tatum from 3.
Well, he's already got 9 points from three-point range. They need to pay attention to him wherever he is.
Pass to Daniel. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Nets trail by 4. Now here's 8. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Showing why he was selected first overall in the 2018 draft. Ayton looking absolutely dominant right now.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And so it's Jaren Jackson making highlights for the Atlanta Hawks. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on K Sports.
Getting points from that second unit was clutch. Depth protects you against injury, but it can also win a game for you.
Yeah,
All right, guys, time to see what the fans are saying on social media. Low-key Christoph wants to know, Shaq, what's the best nickname that you've ever created for somebody else?
I gotta go with one of my more recent creations for Domantas Sabonis. Lithuania lasagna, a.k.a. Sacramento specialty.
Ooh. You usually save the best nicknames for yourself, but I gotta give it to you.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Nice game. Great performance by Jaren Jackson.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Williams is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then there's Reza Shea. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's Daniels in at the shooting guard. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Here's Williams. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. All right, Stan, hypothetical situation. Down one, shot clock is off. If you could pick anyone in the NBA, who do you want taking that shot?
Well, I'm going to go back in time a little bit, Kevin. The guy who really made my career for me as a head coach. I'm taking Dwayne Wade. He was the best that I ever saw. Not only did he have the ability to make clutch shots, he managed the game clock as well as anybody I've ever seen.
The situation was never too big for him, was it?
Never was, and he's so smart in addition to being as talented as he was.
Rebound, Atlanta.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots. They are on fire to start this second half. 3 for 3 and looking totally in sync.
Tatum, that's for 2. Oh, what strength and power from Tatum.
And guys, it's no easy task defending Tatum inside. You can body him up, bump him, he'll still find a way.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half. And Isaac throws it down.
Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
Smart deciding where to go with it. Bounce pass for Randall. Here's Ayton. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
There's a reason Ayton has a high field goal percentage every year. He typically takes shots he knows he can make.
Reza Shea wide open. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
In the corner, Tatum with it. A three-pointer, no good. Atlanta leading by 7. Williams kicks to Daniels. Here's Reza Shea, guarded by Smart. Pass to Isaac. Now Daniels, shot clock at 5. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Williams, Brooklyn with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And there's the call on Reza Shea. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And the Nets making a change here. Evans is checked in. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. The 3 from Tatum. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Daniels, no good.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better look. That's one he's got to knock down.
Driving in, and Whitmore gets it to go on the assist by Evans. Evans has got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Shea, covered by Evans.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Love the selflessness. Tatum willing to give it up whenever he sees an open teammate.
Now, Shea, 10 points for him. Kessler setting the pick for Shea. Another shot. Here's the 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Atlanta with the rebound.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
And at 6'11", Isaac's able to take a hit and still get the deuce.
Tatum against Williams. Left side, Tatum. From 13 feet, it goes down. Tatum's got 4 this quarter.
Well, you know, there's still some value in the mid-range jumper, especially when it's Jason Tatum taking the shot.
Looking to get it going. Here's Shea. Plays it up and banks it in. Shea has got 12 points in the game. Nets trail by 5. Evans bounce pass. Here's Tatum. And he can't bank that one in.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game. 3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Here's Whitmore. He's got 9. Swiped away. Daniels with it. Now defended by Whitmore. On the wing, Williams. He has 5. Here's Shea, guarded by Tatum. On the wing, Isaac. Kessler trying to get open. Isaac misses.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Williams against Tatum. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Isaac.
Well, 3 triples in the first half, but he seems to have gone cold from distance since the break.
Three-pointer, Daniels. Rebounded by the Nets. Ayton's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass.
And when you watch Whitmore, he's much bigger than your average wing. Creates a different type of matchup.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Well, you've got to like that they're not settling. They're attacking the defense on the drive and creating great looks.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass, constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
Shea with it. Now defended by Whitmore. And there's the call on Shea. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Now here's Tatum. 16 points for him. In the corner, it's Whitmore. And the Nets miss again.
And they continue to control the glass.
At the top of the key, Shea. In the corner, Daniels. No good on the triple. Nets trail by 6. And Tatum launches it from deep. Take that! Oh, Tatum from the parking lot.
Well, with his dribble moves, Tatum will get where he needs to go, and he's an outstanding finisher.
Isaac outside. Kessler passes to Williams. 6 to shoot. Over Tatum. Rebound, Brooklyn. And there's the call on Shea. That's his 5th foul.
Well, that's 5 now. It'll be interesting to see if they can continue to go at him to try to get him to foul out of this game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Jaron Jackson. He's checked in for Jonathan Isaac. And it's Oklo in for Dyson Daniel.
Again, it's Jackson Jr. His combination of size and shooting can be deadly.
Angle with the ball. He's got 5. Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut down to 3 points. Nice bucket there from Tatum.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
There's Jackson with the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And that's 19 points for Jaron Jackson.
A strong three-point shooter. Jackson Jr. responds.
Here's Evans, and Evans throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Pass to Rizichet. And here is Oklo. Still yet to score. Here's Kessler. Good. And the nice assist for Williams. Williams has got 4 assists now tonight.
Wow, we get a rare glimpse at a Kessler jump shot. Must be working on it.
Now here's Tatum. Covered by Oklo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Let's take this opportunity to show you the teams that have been the best three-point shooting squads over the last 10 games. 5th best, the Nets.
Well, this has been a hot three-point shooting team, and it starts with their passing, moving the ball to get quality looks.
And it's the attention to detail that sets Tatum apart from most players in our league.
Jamal Murray, he's checked in for the Hawks. Kessler passes to Murray. Outside for Jackson. Brooklyn with the rebound. Diabate's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Whitmore. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got 8 rebounds in this game. Jackson finds Williams. Here's Murray. 1:46 left to play here in the 3rd. Kessler with the bucket.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior. Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Murray, the pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
A big night for Jackson so far. He's a talented scorer and only getting better.
And you know, Coach, guys who are really productive, like Jamal Murray, often have turnover issues. But you know what? He really doesn't struggle with that.
No, he doesn't, and that's one of the great things about him, Kevin. He can be that aggressive but stay under control and take care of the ball. Always poised, nothing seems to bother him.
That's an added quality that you don't see with a lot of guys who shoot and score as much as he does. DeAndre Ayton's checked in for Julius Randle. Pass to Whitmore. Here's Ayton. Rebound by Williams. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Jackson, a screen on Evans. Murray, the pass to Jackson. The kick out to Williams. The Hawks working the ball around. Williams has a screen for Jackson. Stolen by Evans. And now it's Evans running. It can go all the way. And Whitmore throws it down.
Oh, man, when Cam Whitmore throws it down, you feel bad for the rim.
Atlanta's gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. Pass to Ayton. And the rejection by Jackson. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Well, I know what their coach is preaching in this huddle. Can you guys please stop turning it over?
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Nice game. Great performance by Jaren Jackson.
Well, I think about throwing something new at him. Maybe bring another defender, force the ball out of his hands.
Timeout called the Nets. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
It's been all about Jaren Jackson for the Hawks. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dig. What a great pass.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. They've got Cam Whitmore. Tatum out there with Ayton. Then it's Evans, and it's Diabate in at the 5, roaming the paint. Eason against Tatum. Now Eason. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Kessler. Diabate grabs the board. Diabate's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Evans. Pass to Ayton. The 3 from Tatum. Buries it from three-point range. Tatum's got 27.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Here's Rizashea, covered by Evans. Kessler, screen on Evans. The offensive rebound outside for Jackson. Pass to Eason. A second chance effort, and he sinks the layup. And the Hawks lead by 1.
Well, this offense is so much better when Jackson moves the ball.
Eason against Tatum. Here's Diabate over to the left wing. Ayton inside. Guarded by Jackson. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
Here's Rizashea. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Looking to get back on track here. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
2 shots.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult
2 minutes.
to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to have a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Julius Randle's checked in for the Nets. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. He asked his team to dig deep. He said, I know you're tired, but they're tired too. It's about who can give more than the other guy at this point. Show me what you can give. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Jackson setting the pick here for Rizachet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jackson down low. Randall on him. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Tatum a screen. Evans dishes to Tatum. Outside for Randall. Second chance shot. And he lays it up and in. 9 points for Julius Randle.
And how about the touch there inside? And that's where Randall likes to get the ball. And you can see why.
Here's Rizachet. Covered by Evans. And stolen by Ayton. Now running up the court. Evans trying to push it up. And Whitmore with the basket on the assist by Evans. And now a 5-point Brooklyn lead. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Nets.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Evans passes to Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
Pass to Rizachet. The shot. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks. Here's Rizachet. Jackson setting the pick here for Rizachet. Over Evans. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Jackson, and the Hawks getting another basket right there.
Well, from that 13, 15-foot range, Jackson is automatic. You can't give him those.
Outside for Randall. And the rejection by Jackson. Evans feeling it out a bit. Out to the wing. To the right side. And a wide open look for Whitmore.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Eason against Randall. 5 on the clock. Here's Eason. Over Randall. Shot by Eason. No good. Randall kicks to Evans. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Well, that's only his first turnover of the game, but you know he'd like to have that one back.
And so here's Atlanta. Pass to Rizachet. Outside for Jackson. To take the lead. That one good for 2. Jackson's got 12 points here in the second half. Well, as we move into the fourth, it's been an even game.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
Ayton against Kessler. Lets it go from 11, and that one's good, Ayton. Ayton's got 4 this quarter.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Pass to Tatum. Into the lane. Tatum. That one drops for him. Tatum's got 29.
Off the bounce, Tatum has so many different ways he can take them.
Here's Ricochet, covered by Evans. Ricochet with it. 6 on the shot clock. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Brooklyn's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Tatum's shot is off. The Hawks have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. And Brooklyn making a change. Vanderbilt's checked in. Kessler against Ayton. Over Kessler. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The Hawks trailing. There's the lob to Jackson. Evans with the steal. Here's Whitmore. No good on the three. Hawks shooting it well here in the fourth quarter. 50%. Jackson. Rebounded by the net. Now here's Tatum. Over to the wing. Kicks it out to Evans. Pass to Ayton. Just 5 to shoot. A jump hook. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Atlanta shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Count it. Daniels has got 9 points now in just the second half.
Great to see things coming together for Daniels offensively. He's found a good flow here.
Evans passes to Ayton. Stolen by Kessler. Pass to Ricochet. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Evans.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Smart's checked in for the Nets. Smart with the steal. Now running up the court, Evans trying to push it up. And Ayton throws it down.
And that's a huge score by Ayton. His team needed it, and he delivered there.
Knocked away. Stolen by Evans. In transition, here come the Nets. Here's Vanderbilt. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Now it's a 3-point Nets lead. Here's Ricochet. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
The Nets call time. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Considered one of the best players in the game right now, Tatum is hungry to win titles to add to his growing legacy.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal. And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Ricochet with it. Evans picks him up. Down low. Now Ricochet. 4 on the clock. Jackson a screen on Evans. Ricochet. And another shot. No luck. They battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. And here's Smart. Going inside from 11 feet away. Goes back up. Pass to Vanderbilt. Now here's Evans. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. A minute 50 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Rizichet, covered by Evans. To the paint. Rizichet in the corner. From outside, off the mark. Nets leading by 3. Outside Tatum. A minute 20 left to play here in the fourth. In the corner, Smart with it. Clock at 4. Here's Ayton. And the Nets miss again. Hawks shooting 44% in the fourth. The offense with some ups and downs. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
Good awareness from Daniels there to read the floor and see the ready scorer.
Tatum against Eason. Vanderbilt a screen on Eason. Kicks it out to Evans. Rizichet with the steal. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Kessler. To take the lead. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Kessler is a gigantic presence inside, which is why defenses sometimes elect to foul.
So he gets them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
That's just clutch work, really. That's all you can say. A little bit of D now, and they'll be out of here with the win.
Here's Tatum. Good! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Big time. Basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Outside Jackson. Kessler setting the pick for Jackson. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. 2K Sports back in a moment here. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Jason Tatum. Then there's Ayton. Then it's Marcus Smart. And it's Evans in at the point. Jackson, a screen on Smart. Here's Daniels.
Oh, I like the activity of Daniels there.
Third personal. Team seconds.
That free throw good from Daniels.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Daniels. Brooklyn trailing. Evans kicks to Tatum. Inside, Tatum automatic.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Kessler finds Jackson. Back to Kessler. Jackson passes to Kessler. Rebound, Brooklyn. Vanderbilt's got 6 rebounds now in the game. The 3 from Tatum. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. Tatum's got 38 points.
I know it's a long 3, but for guys like Tatum, that's just a normal shot.
And Evans throws it down hard.
And you've got to wonder just how big those points are going to be. A swing like that could decide the outcome.
Kessler, a screen on Smart to the inside. Vanderbilt with the steal. Ahead, here's Evans, and the dunk by Evans.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
We're in overtime and 90 seconds gone here in what has been a great one so far. The Hawks working the ball around. Jackson from long range. Brooklyn with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Evans dishes to Ayton. And the foul on Dyson Daniels. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. On defense, Atlanta. Here's Tatum. Offline with his 3. To halt the run, the Hawks again can't hit.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
And the basket is good. That's now 22 points for DeAndre Ayton.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pass to Eason. We're in overtime. If you just joined us, 2.5 minutes through it. Poked away. Stolen by Smart. All going up court. And Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, just proving how fast he can heat up. Once Ayton finds that rhythm, he is going to work.
Ball's knocked loose.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
The 3 from Tatum. It's good from long range. Tatum's got 41.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here, have the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
Yeah, but we know momentum can flip the other direction very quickly. You can't get complacent now.
Just under 3.5 minutes played in the extra period here. Off target with his 3. The Hawks trail by 12. Eason with it. Pass to Rizashane. Just 5 on the clock. Top of the key. And Tatum pulls it down. And the Nets with possession. They've outscored him 16 points to 2. Not slowing down.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Brooklyn.
And I guess they waited for overtime to break out the big gun. It's not even close in this extra period.
And funny that after 4 quarters of really looking like this was a pick'em game, overtime was a complete beatdown. I can't say that I saw that coming.
And we have watched this team all season long play with such tenacity, with the wins piling up on the year. This will make it now 61 total.
And on the season, this is going to be their third win in 4 games against this team.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jason Tatum.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
Drops in the tray.
And guys, overtime not nearly as competitive as regulation. They've used up all their energy just getting it to overtime.
And Tatum launches it from deep. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. All right, David, thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So
try and get sidetracked. When I think of my first panic attack, I'm right back in the love shack. We've been here before, Jack, and we ended up with a side quack, and it's mass trauma to try and unpack. So breathe, just breathe, just breathe. Tell me what you see. You feel you're here, but you gotta believe. Just breathe whilst you're down on your knees. Just breathe, yeah, you just gotta breathe. Yeah, you just gotta breathe. Yeah, you just gotta breathe. Close call, Jack, you wasn't much fun that, so I go back. Retrace your old in a stack and life hacks. Let's not revisit our panic attacks. Life's hard enough, swap the tic-tacs. Give clean a try, Jack. Feed the fiend a Big Mac. I've tried that, and it's right back to blackjack. So